And wanted to shift again to combination therapy. That's a very important area right now. It's emerged as one of the most important areas in cancer because cancer is really a multifactorial disease. There are many. If there's a tumor, it's not just one type of tumor. There's many components to it, and one drug may address one part of that tumor, but there are other parts that will proliferate and perhaps metastasize. So it really makes a lot of sense to, in the first approach at cancer to actually come at it from multiple directions at once. And so how are you leveraging your portfolio with the two assets that you have to really address this new wave in cancer treatment that's been around, just for probably just about a decade or so?
It's a great question, John. You hit the nail on the head that the given the complexity of cancer and the reality that cancer evolves to evade our own immune systems, evade our own biological systems of eliminating cancer, and to survive. Historically, monotherapy approaches simply haven't worked that well. Most of these patients do end up progressing and relapsing, and combination therapies that we've seen out in the field now, whether it's immune checkpoint inhibitors or combinations with chemotherapeutics, are in many cases showing unexpected synergistic activity against tumors and providing much more substantial therapeutic benefit to the patients. So we are certainly aware of that as announced in our recent strategy shift, and we are very interested in exploring and advancing potential synergistic benefits of our existing lead programs, not only with themselves, but potentially with other external assets. A good example are immune checkpoint inhibitors such as PD-1 inhibitors, and so on and so forth. So that process, which we initiated around the turn of the year and have spent a lot of time and a lot of good thinking in connection with our scientific advisory board experts, additional KOLs in the field that we use to help us in these processes, has led us as a first program to be a combination of our two assets, stenopirib plus davitinib in the second line and later ovarian cancer setting. But we are ongoing very aggressively with considering additional combination studies that we think we should run with one or more of our current pipeline assets, possibly in connection with an external asset where it makes sense, where we can find a market opportunity that we can address, where we can provide meaningful therapeutic benefit to the patients.